Good for you, man.
Ready.
Nice.
All right, we're good?
We are alive.
All right. So yeah, welcome back, everyone. I feel a recap of last week's events is exceedingly unnecessary. It's gonna be hard to forget that one. Better and for worse. That being said, you guys, this is moments after the end of last session. You are beaten, bloodied, weary. You've slain many a Kuatoa and mercenary. There are still some surviving mercenaries, and as the remaining captain, who is no longer grappled, looks over to you guys and sort of motions with one hand to his like two other surviving mercenaries who are very wounded, started to stand down, and he looks over at his eyes like move from you, Astoria, to Kerbunk to Lyra. It's like, look, I don't know what that was. But I feel like whatever qualms existed between your people and mine are highly irrelevant now. Are we good?
Well, the motherfucker that shot me in the back as I was running off died, so I think I'm good.
And it looks down, poking the gently, sort of kicking. God damn it! The Belugant at his foot, or with his foot, and it's sort of just there, lifeless. You know, blood all over. Blood is soaking the entire floor here. The walls and floor and ceiling are charred. Those benches and the counter don't exist anymore. Those are blasted away. Lyra, you see to all that remains of Mr. Gunra and Mr. Tobin, the elderly couple that ran this place.
Gunra got what was coming to her.
Yeah, she did.
All that's left of them is Shadow and Ash. From that.
I feel like we should have a funeral for Mr. Tobin.
I mean, I'm kind of upset about
but just
it.
for him.
And he pokes at this giant fucking fish man and looks around at. You guys are surrounded by bodies. Some are charred, some are blasted to ash, some died after the massive fireball eruption. And he's like, the captain's, what the hell are these things? I heard a scream.
That was timed very well.
Yeah.
That would be my +1. I have no idea what these things were. First time I've ever seen one of these.
Roll deception.
Well, we're talking about the big ones, right?
Yeah, I've never seen the big one before.
You seen these other ones though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The regular.
They look like fish people to me.
What's a Kuatoa here and there? We see them all over the place, it seems like.
Constantly
Well,
almost.
and the was it archpriest?
Yes.
Because I have, the staff from one of them.
Aquila,
Yeah.
you are standing out there while they're talking inside. You're standing out there, just over the
Yeah.
looming over the body.
Well, didn't they take out those windows or something as well?
It took out
every wall.
every window in the village was shattered by
God
the
damn.
shockwave. The shockwave from that fireball.
Oh yeah.
Needless to say, you were out there. Roll perception for me, actually, Aquila, while you're standing outside.
Okay. 23.
23. Dirty?
Yeah, dirty.
You can see in the various windows across the street, and you're there, candles start to get lit in windows. People start to step out of their houses, looking around, peering in, like, old-fashioned, like, nightgown and nightcap sort of deal, like a little candle in the hand. The real Sleepy Time Stooge look.
Yeah.
And this is, you guys are, where are you? D&D stuff. Point map. You can see coming down the road from your left, someone else in like hastily pulling on like a blue gambeson and fastening a sword belt to her hit, a dwarf coming over, and approaching, and he looks very similarly dressed to Enforcer Bobbin. Because this gentleman is in fact the local like enforcer, effectively like the town sheriff, and he's just sort of standing, looking at the carnage. The entire front of this building is basically bursted through, windows shattered out, bodies strewn here or there, and the smell.
Is this building on fire due to the fireball?
No. The fireball did heat damage, and it certainly had a lot of fire, but the shockwave, the intensity of the heat and the power of the shockwave basically snuffed that fire out immediately. All that like local oxygen was rapidly consumed, and the rest was blasted away. In like this sort of like thunderclap sort of thing. If you've ever seen a thermobaric explosion before, it would be like that.
Can't say that I have, but
basically an explosion so hot and so fast that it consumes its own fuel supply in the limited proximity. Aquila, you look down at this Kuatoa archpriest, adorned in, the robes aren't nicer. They're still just as soiled and filthy as the rest of them, but they're a little more ornate, a little tied in more knots. There's more like things around like his neck and wrists and such. His staff, his lightning staff that he struck you with, lies shattered on the ground. You still have yours, but his is shattered.
Dual wielding.
I don't think his was lightning. Oh, yes, it was. It was. Yeah.
It was bludgeoning and lightning.
Yeah.
And you're just sort of catching your breath after your very, very close rush with Death's Door. Where would you say, because he hit you when you were still in your bear form, where would you say he struck you?
Well, was he was behind me, right?
He was, if I remember correctly, he was over here, and you were in your bear over here. He hit you from here.
I guess so. He was in front of me. The other two
Yeah,
were
he
kind
was.
of at
Yeah,
my
there's
side. The other.
another side and behind you, but the
Yeah.
archpriest was here.
In my arm, I guess. That would be in the front there.
Because he hit you in while you're in your bear form. Your true form is unmarred, or unmarked, I should say. But whenever you go into your bear form, there will be a long, like lightning shaped, like series of scars reaching out from your arm.
So she
That
just
goes up
looks
your
sick
shoulder.
as fuck now.
Those scars, they're not like bubbled over or anything. It's more like a discoloration and like a lot like missing fur along those lines. The scar may fade, but this is a wound that will never truly, completely disappear.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, just as a side thing, checking with D&D Beyond, could somebody do a random roll real quick?
I will give you a D100.
Because I think D&D Beyond is doing their shitty roll thing again.
It might be because I just rolled and I don't see it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so Kelly's
Okay,
loading.
just tell me what your rolls are today then. It shouldn't be too much of a problem for this session.
Cool.
Yeah, refreshing it, I can see it, but we'll see if maybe it's just temporary this time.
Maybe if Moose refreshes the whole map, the whole session, like on his end.
Let me I think refreshing on my end. I'm going to briefly. I don't think it'll work, but I'm going to end session, close this tab. I'm going to relaunch maps. And then start session again. Tell me when it's up for everyone.
Up for me.
All right, I'm going to try rolling.
I rolled the same thing. Still
Rolls
didn't.
just fine from. I can see all my rolls now.
Well, you can always see your own roll, but you can't see other people's rolls.
I couldn't see mine from before.
Oh.
So at least that's part of it fixed.
Oh, D&D Beyond.
Whatever. Well, just announce your rolls today. It'll be fine. Keela, do you feel moved to say or do anything?
Well, that is that enforcer coming my way?
He is now. He's coming over to you. And he looks at you, you know, weary and, you know, like you just got out of like the worst mosh pit of your life. And he's like, what in Saluna's name happened here?
That's a real long story. Not sure if you really want the answer to that one, but fishmen.
Fishmen. And he looks down and sees the Kuatoa
Fishmen.
bodies all over the place, and he's like, well, I suppose that checks out, but at the same time, what?
You can head on inside and I'll follow you in with my comrades inside.
Is there anyone hurt? Anyone wounded? Any like
yes.
anyone that's going to be dying in the next like minutes here?
There's some people who are dead already.
Yeah,
I gather that.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone's still clinging to life in there.
Okay. He go ahead and rushes in. And let me
More
also
than we ever would have gotten from Bobbin.
Bobbin would have been drunk at the bar when it blew up.
Yeah.
just
Uh,
gonna.
can I yank some of the beads and like jewelry off this Kuatoa archpriest, just as like trophy, kind of?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can add those to your inventory if you'd like. Like-
I'm gonna wear them.
Okay.
She's slowly becoming a Kuatoa archpriest.
No, I'm gonna. It's for intimidation.
One article of clothing at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, for Kuatoas, with the way that they work, that's not a terrible idea.
I am your master.
And so he rushes in. And you don the Kuatoa's attire.
It's usually like a necklace or like a
Yeah. He has like a
necklace.
necklace and like some like things around his wrists.
Cut like cuffs. I think they're.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
but like yeah. It's like almost like fishing, like fish wire, like wrapped around and with like these like large bulbous like beads of like seashells and strange stones.
Okay. I'm gonna head inside with him as well.
He rushes in, and you guys see this dwarf in the enforcer's attire running in. He looks left and right. He's like, "Oh my god, uh, is everyone all right?"
That's
Yeah.
Fine,
Well,
all right.
anyone that matters, I guess.
Kabonk is also fine.
Which
God, you're cloned
one?
as me. We're both good. Kerbonk's never better.
Funny enough, and I didn't think about this till now. Valeth, you copying the you warp yourself to look like Kerbunk. While it would certainly look like you have the belt of dwarven kind, you do not have the effects of the belt of dwarven kind. So he is sort of looking at both the Kerbunks very oddly. It's like, what the f is
They're the same, but I feel
Okay.
very differently about each one of
All right.
them.
That one's cool. Fuck this green motherfucker over here.
Oh, it's like that meme Daniel and the cooler Daniel.
Mercenary J, who is severely wounded. He's barely standing. He looks towards the enforcer and he's like, "Do you have a healer? A cleric or anything?" And Drobin, the enforcer Drobin, that's his name.
I love it.
And he says, like, "I can certainly get one here. There's a the alchemist might have something health potion wise for you."
Alchemist don't got shit right now.
No, that's the
Oh, herbalist.
Herbalist. You
Yeah.
guys have not gone to the alchemist yet.
That's true. That's true.
This is still middle of the night, like still dark out. It's like, and Enforcer Drop is like looking around, and he sees what little remains of Gunra and Tobin, and he's like, "Sweet moon maiden." This he's at a loss for words. This is not how I expected his night to go.
Yeah, us either.
These fishmen, they did this?
Yes.
Yep, all them.
Roll deception.
Yeah, they blew them up.
Hey, I mean, I was outside, so to
Well,
my
they had
That's
all
a-
sorts of bombs and
L-
shit. It was fucking wild.
Lyra
Yeah,
spoke
this-
first, so I'm gonna have Lyra roll deception for me.
This is going to
Okay.
end very poorly for everyone involved. Oh, 18.
18. He buys it. He doesn't see any reason to doubt it. He's like,
I'm blowing all my good rolls tonight, just right now, letting you know. FYI.
well, it's like always. We always have like really good rolls at the start, then it gets shit when something actually happens.
Yeah,
Mhm.
once we actually need them.
Well,
Technically, I'm not lying because they did start it.
thank. He says he rubs his temples and he's, well, thankfully the Crypt Maiden likes to work late. I've gotta make some reports about this. You can tell he's still very sleepy. Abruptly been woken up by his bedside window shattering. And like the sounds of like fucking swashbuckling, going on like just down the road.
is there anywhere else for us to sleep?
Sleep?
Uh well, I suppose you're not gonna want to rest here. I suppose I shouldn't have you rest here.
Yeah, it's a crime scene.
Tell you what,
something
we
at
don't
this
have
point.
much in the way of beds, but you can I'll let you stay the night at the administration building. Uh it's not much, but you know, it'll put a roof over your head at least.
I assume like cots, more or less, like the
We'll have
Yeah,
our
we've
bed
got
rolls.
cots.
we've got cots for you guys, and you look well traveled by the looks of you. I imagine you have bedrolls. But first things first, we need to get some stuff sorted tonight. I'm gonna be stuck here for a while, figuring out what on earth happened and how many bodies we're dealing with. I need to get this gentleman, he points to Mercenary J, some medical help. Best place to do that would be at the Alchemist. The captain, mercenary captain, steps forward and says, "Yeah, me and my other guy could use some too, but yeah, we can help head. We could head over there. We could bring him over there." And the captain looks towards you guys and says, "I presume our. Do we just want to say our business is settled?"
I would say so.
Yeah, we're even,
Right.
but should we meet on?
I have no intention of seeing you ever again.
Yeah.
That was we brought all the boys in on this, and
So we killed all
what
your
just
dogs.
the three of
I
us.
guess you're the new boss now.
Fuck, man, I'm retiring. Uh,
Legit though.
Fishmen, fireballs is more than I signed up for. That asshole Thaldrin can go, putting one up where it doesn't shine. For all I care.
I'll throw his head through a desk again.
and it pretty much says, yeah, we'll take our guy over to the alchemist, get him sorted out. That the captain and the mercenary D sort of like hold him up by like each shoulder, and sort of they make themselves scarce. It says with that, the enforcer looks at the rest of y'all and is like, the Cryptomaiden should still be working tonight. I'm gonna need someone to head to the crypt and talk with her. Get funerary arrangements. She'll get funerary arrangements sorted out, but she needs to know first.
I guess I'll go because I'm the most rested, and the others need to.
You're pretty fucked up though, no?
Oh, now that I've leveled, I have a little bit of health back, but
Little do we know, on the other side of town,
Why the hell is he
another
asking us
Kuatoa
to do
fight
that?
is
Does he
ready.
not have other people that he can tell to go do these things?
Sir, are you the only one working here tonight?
Yep. You're looking at him.
I'm almost at full health, so I'll go. I'll just catch up on rest after. Make it quick.
The rest of you guys?
I think we're gonna try to go to the admin building.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. If you need anything, I'll be here. This is gonna be a long, long night. He says.
Sir, you don't have a problem with drinking, do you?
Not in the slightest.
Okay.
Proud of you. Do you happen to have a cousin or something named Bobbin?
Bobbin.
Bobbin.
Hey, Gavin.
No, that sounds more like a halfling name.
Well, you're doing a good job, buddy. Pat him on the shoulder as we're heading out.
He looks very tired, like someone who just woke up at 1:45 a.m. to go do security work. It's almost like I know what that feels like.
is he a self-insert?
He's wearing
Yeah.
a blue uniform, and
Enforcer Moose.
Enforcer Moose. Alright.
Touches junk for a living.
Anyway,
Somebody's got to do it.
waiting for it to load the actual map. Here we go.
Oh, it loaded for us.
Alright, I will also put in. Yeah, players.
Oh shit, one second. We got a donkey upstairs. We need to get him out.
Oh yeah, you guys go. Go handle the donkey.
So, as you guys are leaving, Bartholomew, trots up behind. His little knees are shaking.
Aww.
And he's looking at you with big ol' eyes. And he sort of follows you, Kerbonk, because you're the biggest and strongest looking one.
Which Kerbonk is he following?
He can recognize you, by your scent.
Yeah, that's right, Bailey. You smell bad.
I was gonna say, do
Hey.
changelings really have a scent?
I smell like you.
I don't know what.
I
Actually,
really
that's a good
think
question.
you probably would smell just like me, but I don't know for sure on the
I
smell.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I would think like if there was like a dog, it would be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
Like kind of like in like Terminator, how they have like the dogs like at the entrances to sniff out, the actual Terminators.
Then again, how different do we really smell when we've just been covered in blood for the last
And
ever.
fish goop.
Regardless, Bartholomew
Yeah.
follows you.
He knows.
Kelly, feel free to play track 24.
Round 2. They jump out of the fountain What?
All right.
So we're going to the admin.
Yes. One moment. And so you begin walking over in that direction. And yeah, you start walking that direction. Kerbonk, Valeth, Rether, and it's Astoria. Are you going to the crypt as well, or are you going to the town hall, to the admin building?
I will. Yeah, I'll go to the crypt.
I'll say I was going to think about going too, just so it wasn't just Lyra going. If you want to go to the town hall, whichever one works though.
I'll go there.
Okay. Kerbonk, are you joining to go to the crypt?
Yeah, I'll go too, and then I'll just split it 3-3.
Okay, gotcha. So it's splitting the party. Just want to make sure. I know.
Aquila, Rether, Valeth,
Aquila-
and then me, Lyra. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Aquila, you, and Lyra, and Astoria are going to the crypt.
No, I'm going
No,
to the.
Akila's going to the hall, to the admin hall.
Oh.
What's
Okay.
up, brother?
Yeah.
Welcome.
We're being
Aquila-
split up.
Aquila's going to the hall. Astoria,
Rether and Valeth.
crypt. All right. With Rether and Valeth.
Yes.
Rether, basically, Enforcer walked in, said, "I got a lot of work to do. You guys have settled shit. The mercenaries. They're going to the alchemist to get some healing. Half the party is going to the crypt because they need to tell. They've been tasked to just let the crypt maiden know. This crypt maiden know about this loss of life that happened. She should still be working. It's the middle of the night right now, but she should still be working according to the Enforcer. The way the party is split right now, Lyra, Kerbonk, and
Story.
one more time, Astoria going to the crypt. Aquila, you,
Rether.
and Valeth, as well as Bartholomew, are going to the admin building where you said you guys can they'll give you a roof over your heads for the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. Crypt crew begins heading out in that direction.
Where the crypt even at?
And you guys enter the town over here. There was a sign.
Yeah, I remember now.
So, not to say anything, but admin building crew. I'm gonna sort this out. Just so I fail it. This side of the tab wall. There we go. You guys enter. It's literally just down the road. You enter the admin building. Unlike the rest of the village, this building is a lot more like sculpted stone architecture and more of like a traditionally dwarven style. With like runes carved into the pillars and geometric shapes with like an arched door. And you enter in, and it's like a marble floor and like a wood ceiling and stuff like that.
Okay.
Imagine like a high fantasy version of the DMV.
Okay.
And it's dark, but there's like some candles that have been lit here or there by the windowsills, by the now empty windowsills. You see shattered glass where the fireball from a little bit earlier blasted out every window in the entire village. And there is you enter in and at like the counter. There's a very weary looking like dwarven woman who's like rubbing her eyes and looking up at you. She holds up another candle and she's like, hello, can I help you?
We were told that we could get a bed here.
Yeah, we were at the inn, and it's no longer safe to stay in. So, Enforcer told us you had something for us.
It kind of blew up.
Wow, I certainly sounded like it. It was a rude awakening. Man, sounds like it was bad. Yeah, we can. We don't have much for beds. We've got some cots that we could pull out. There's a there's like a meeting room. We had the table pulled out for now. Should be plenty of space for all of you in there. I don't know if you lady you'd like you ma'am if you would prefer a separate room.
That would be ideal if it's possible.
Okay. Let me think. There is the old office that is not being used anymore. That one's got
Okay.
all the spiders in it.
That's no problem for me.
Really? Okay. If you say so. And she gets up, hops down, off her stool, and she motions come, and leads you guys down the hallway, and it's like the first like double door on your left is this larger like a conference room. There's like a fairly modest, it's a chandelier, but a fairly modest chandelier hanging from the ceiling. None of the candles are lit. Says there's a chamber pot just down the hallway to the left if any of you need to use that tonight. I'm gonna go fetch some cots, and yeah, she's also very tired. I'm gonna go fetch some cots. I'll be right back. Ma'am, you can come this way. The room is just over here on the right. It's when we used to have more enforcers. We had more offices used up to accommodate. No one's used this one in a while. She opens the door, and there's like some cobwebs and such, dust.
Is there a window in this room or anything?
There is not. This is like sort of like an interior, like it's not a
Okay.
window to the outside. And it's not a huge room. It would be enough. It would be enough for you. Unless you're just to, like, become a bear and summon 3 bears and try to all
No.
sleep in there for some reason. But and there's like a desk and like shelf and all that. And there's like old papers and like books and such all over the place. It's not been swept or dusted in a while. It's like, are you sure this room will be okay for you?
Oh yeah. We've seen worse.
Certainly. she holds her tongue at saying you certainly look like it. But it's like, I'll be right back with some cots. And she goes down the hall and opens up a closet. It's like goes rustling around in there. She comes back with 3 cots. And she says, and she like sort of sets them down and gives one to you, Akila, and then she takes the other 2 and heads like 20 feet farther down the hallway to where Rether, you, and Valeth are. And she's like, then she looks up at you, Rether, is like, I'm not sure this is going to be big enough for you.
Oh, we'll
We don't-
find something.
Okay. My sincerest apologies. We don't get many of your kind coming through here.
Your ilk.
Your ilk. There's anything else you need? Maybe I could scrounge something up. We're not the inn, as you know, so I apologize we're not as well supplied up. But we're happy to help in times of trouble like this.
Country boys make do.
If any of you, and she looks over at you, Kayla, which I imagine you're still sitting like at the doorway or something like that.
Yeah.
If any of you need anything, just let me know. I'll be at the front desk all night.
We greatly appreciate your hospitality.
Yep. And I just I'm kind of going around the room and gathering some of the spiders and kind of like moving them over to another area. If there was a window, I would have just taken them outside, but
They seem to have made their home pretty comfortable in here.
yeah. So I'm just kind of relocating them to another web in the room.
None of them are react to you with any hostility whatsoever. They're just as gentle with you as you are with them.
And then I unfold the cot and kind of drop my gear and stuff behind me and curl up on it.
All right. Rether, Valeth, anything else for now?
Nothing for me.
I ask Ruther, what the hell are those balls around his neck? Those explodey balls?
That's exactly what they are. Explodey balls.
Balls
Sorry,
around
he
his
doesn't know
neck.
about that.
You wasn't here yet.
Those things are cool as shit.
I just kind of smile and go, like that, huh? Great in a pinch.
Fake throw the necklace at his ass real quick.
Oh my god.
Just don't drop it. I imagine you have to pluck the fireball from it in order to actually prime itself.
Or I could throw the entire necklace.
Oh, never mind
my
then.
God.
I imagine they're kind of like those what are they called? Snappers that you throw at the ground.
the pop snapper thing.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Except bigger.
Nuclear bombs.
I did say I had a
Yeah, we call them thunder snaps.
Mhm. All right.
And then I'm going to be like, check this out. And then I change back into like classic Valeth.
Okay, I was about to say you can't change into Rether. He doesn't have the same limb arrangement.
Oh, it hurts!
He can only
It-
change
it-
it to the torso part. So
It's
he's
like-
just Rether with human legs.
His legs
He gives his
disappear.
best impression of like Rether if he was like a dude.
Or just turned into a horse.
Hi, I'm normal.
Okay, well, with
It's actually
that,
kind of horrifying imagery.
It is.
With that, you guys settle in here for now. Exhaustion sort of sweeping over y'all. Meanwhile, Astoria, Kerbank, Lyra, you guys are heading westward out of town, and you pass by the the old stone watchtower here, and you get to this point of the road, and you once again see the sign. Lyra, the sign that you saw in your dream last night, and the sign that all you guys saw upon entering the town. Welcome to Noggin Hollow, and it has like a little other additional like plank below it with like community crypt. It puts like an arrow pointing like north.
Well, guess that means we gotta go this way.
Yep.
I don't have my supreme intelligence anymore, so doing my best here.
The sign points this way, so we go this way.
So we go this way.
Following
We go north.
that trail north, you continue your way. You're maybe like 200-300 yards away from the edge of the village. There you can see like candles lit in windows and people move around looking outside, sort of peering at you guys or trying to. It's very dark out. It is still in the phase of new moon. No, wait, it was full moon.
I thought it was full.
It was full moon. Yes, it's in full moon. They would sort of generally be able to like make out your shape. So you could notice some people like peering over you from like the edge of the village and like the windows and such. And you approach the hill to the northwest end of the village, with like big chunks carved out of it for these tiered farming platforms, terraced plots of government. I did not say terrorist plot. I said terraced plots. Terraced plots of agriculture. And in the side of this like carved edge of this like steeper edge of this hill is you can see in the dark a small stone structure with like a stone door on it, and there's no candles that are lit or anything, but the door is slightly open, and you get the hint of there being some like light inside.
Dun dun dun.
So we walk up to the door and knock. Yeah, knock on the door.
First, nothing. Then you hear footsteps on stone coming up, and you hear a female voice. It says, "Come in. The crypt is open to all."
Open up the door and walk inside.
You find yourself in a dark stone room. It is much cool. If you place your hand like upon the stone walls, it feels cool, but the room's a little bit warmer than what is outside. Along the walls, along the floors, and multiple sets of shelves, you see hundreds of candles. In the middle of this chamber, you see a dwarven woman stands among them. She's wearing this floor-length full sleeve black dress with a thin veil over her face. And she says, "Good evening. I am the Crypt Maiden. How may I help you?"
What was his name?
Well-
Enforcer Drobin?
Robin, I think, yeah.
Enforcer Drobin sent us. There was an incident at the inn, and there's lots of dead.
Oh,
Mr. Tobin and
that's
bitch ass Gunra. Did
That's-
not make it.
that's terrible. That's truly tragic. Thank you for coming to me. When did this happen? Not long ago?
Yes, it's just happened.
Give it a good 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Did you feel a big shake in the ground earlier?
No, but we are under a good deal of earth. You can see her. She was sort of in the process of tending to these candles. It's like, and she looks and says, Do you know how many died?"
Mm,
More than 10.
yeah.
"I'm going to need more candles." See, each of these candles contain the essence of a resident of our village who has passed. Each day I use what magic I am granted to regrow the candles, and I light each and every one. Now, with you being here, I'm welcome to you being here, but I must ask that you just be respectful of the dead. And she looks at Kerbunk, as some souls may still linger. I'll have to get more candles from the market when it opens tomorrow. Thank you for letting me know.
Is there
And she
anything else
looks
we can
back
do?
at she looks back at you, Kerbunk, and in the candlelight, you notices, well, your stature, your green skin, your tusks, and she says, "Fascinating. I wonder." "Come here." She motions towards Kerbunk.
Oh, hell yeah. What's up?
And she points sort of very gently towards this candle on like one of the shelves. It looks very fresh. It doesn't look like it's been like melted and like regrown and melted and regrown. It looks fairly new. This candle here belonged to a young dwarf who died from his terrible wounds taken on the front lines of the Tunnel War. His body was only recently brought back. However, his soul has yet to move on. It remains here in the crypt, and it is ever restless. And you feel a cold chill sort of pass by you. She looks back up to you, and she says, and she's like looking up at you, through her like black veil, and she says, "Perhaps his soul might rest if it finally makes peace with its enemy. I don't mean to presume that you had any part in his death in particular, but your lineage, your bloodline, there is a connection. Not a connection, but there's significance in that. You're of Grunenreich, are you not?
Yeah, I am from Grunenreich.
Would you be willing to join me in prayer to try and bring his soul back to rest, so it can move on?
Sure. Prayer to who?
This would be to Kalimvor. He is the god of death and of the dead. He is the Lord of dead. He's the Lord of the dead and the judge of the damned. Now, it is up to him to determine where a soul goes once it reaches the afterlife. And I would ask you to help me ensure that his soul is delivered to Kalimvor so that it may find its place beyond our realm.
Absolutely. Everyone, I hope, gets a peaceful rest at the end of their life.
Indeed. And she takes your hands in hers. And she says, "Do as I do." And she lowers her head. And she begins to... she begins this chant. Sounds like Dwarven, but you can't. None of you can understand it.
I understand Dwarven. I have my belt.
Roll history for me.
For sure. Okay. Oh, 3.
You
I know what she's saying. I don't know what she means.
you can hear what she's saying, but you can't quite understand it. It's a little more guttural and accented, and it's a lot more guttural and accented, and I've not been exposed to this. I mean, Dwarven is
What?
either a secondary or tertiary language to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't quite understand. You fail to grasp why. Can't understand it. And she lowers her head and she goes, "Torren Teichen, Soren Turen Thingendar, Kuthin Saren Duthin Negen, Shathen Dulen Harvendar, Saven Kellemvor Sorsen Tethanga, Sorsen Kellemvor Salen Thor." And all of you feel the cool air in this room, this very chill air, turn notably warmer. And a breeze sort of passes by each of you guys and flows out in the direction of the door. And she looks up back at you and at the others, still holding her hands, and she says, "His soul is finally at rest. He now departs for the city of judgment, where Kalimvor himself will see that he goes where he is needed. I thank you for this. His soul has been restless for quite some time now. Hopefully now it may find some peace." If you guys don't have if any of you guys don't have inspiration,
Oh, I don't, as far as I know.
I got some.
I got
Lyra, you
some.
gain inspiration. Astoria, you gain inspiration.
Let's
Kerpunk,
go.
you've got inspiration. You need to use that shit, dude. Yeah.
I know.
You could have used
I
it
didn't think
there.
about it. Oh fuck! I should have done it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you fail a roll, roll inspiration.
I forget it's there.
And just
Let the dice tell the story.
when the dawn breaks, I shall acquire more candles, more sacred candles from the market, and I will speak with Forcer Drobin to ensure that those who await their passage are given the proper rights. And she releases your hands.
Some magic shit just got done to me, and I don't know exactly what happened.
You can roll religion if you like.
Yeah, screw it. Yeah, I could see if I could. She brought up Kalimvor. Oh, God. All these int checks would have been great a few hours ago. 14.
Yeah, you did a ritualistic prayer. You participated in a ritualistic prayer to Kalimvor, god of the dead. Who is, I mean, he himself, he's like a neutral god. He's like true neutral. And he is sort of the patron of clerics, grave diggers, and others who otherwise help the dying. Unlike a lot of previous gods of death, he is not explicitly evil. And yeah, you basically, this prayer reached out. It did two things. It reached out to Kalimvor to raise awareness of this soul, to be ready to accept it. Like pretty much saying, hey, we got one for you. And also, it also communed with, sort of one-way communion with the soul of this fallen, young fallen dwarf. And pretty much saying is like, look, like, your fight is done. You've done your duty, and here is your enemy ready to make peace. And that was, fortunately, enough to get this agitated soul that, died in the fires of combat to settle down and accept that truth, let go of what it was holding on to that kept it tethered to this world, releasing that grip so that it could be accepted by Kalimvor. And that's basically what just happened. That being said, she goes back to her duties for now, lighting the candles one by one. and you guys want to do anything, go anywhere, head back to the admin building.
Yeah, just go back and sleep.
You head back the way you came. You can see, as you approach the admin building, you can see just down the road, all the Kuato bodies are being like piled up. You see Drobin sort of dragging out one of the Belugants by its massive muscular leg. Just trying to like pulling him out the front door. And you guys go into the admin building, and the the receptionist, she's like, "Oh, hello. Are you with the others?"
Yes.
I see. Gentlemen, the other men are in the conference room. They've set up cots there. I can bring out some more for you if you'd like. Try to find some from somewhere. Ma'am, the lady is in the spare office down the hall on the right. If you'd like to join her, or we don't have a lot of space.
That's fine.
Perfect. And she goes off to find some cots for you guys. And she does.
Yay, cots.
Unless there's anything else anyone would like to do. Everyone can take a short rest. Aquila, for you, that would count as a long rest.
But we need a long rest.
Short rest. Thank God we leveled up. I get all my hit die back.
Oh, that's right. I didn't actually not know that. Crazy. All right.
Yeah, I assume I'm just completely out cold by the time.
Did I roll
get
my
back.
dice?
Might roll for just you. D&D Beyond's being dumb.
There we go. Nice.
All right. Once everyone's got that all done and plugged in and healed up to the best that they want to. So, gentlemen, you are the first to wake up. The sun shining through the now windowless windows. On a new day. You can see out the window, the sky is overcast.
I
It's,
slept
pretty-
great.
It's pretty early in the morning. But, you know, it's light. It's light out. I would presume at least one of Astoria, Lyra, Aquila, at least one of you guys would be waking up about now to wake up the others.
Yeah, I assume me because I've probably been asleep the longest and most rested.
You would certainly be the most well rested here. And coming out and meeting in the like the central like hall of this building, you guys sort of pack your shit up, and the receptionist is not there. Yeah, she's not there. You guys are alone.
Is there anything in this reception area that like might tell us more about the town or anything going on?
How would you like to find that out?
investigation, I guess. Like, if
You
there's
can
any
investigate behind the
pamphlets-
desk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any pamphlets or like newspapers or something among that.
Yeah, there's so in the room, so there's the receptionist desk, and then there's like a bulletin board on like the wall, on like the other wall. You can look at either of these things.
I'll look at the desk.
Roll investigation for me.
Fuck, nat one. I didn't find
Nat
shit.
1.
Ooh.
You stub your toe.
I was gonna say I knocked the papers on the ground.
Yeah, it's like you spilt ink over
Oh no.
like
No.
a sheet of paper.
Yeah, not all over the desk. Probably get on
Not
my
all over
hands
the
more
desk.
than anything.
There's still other stuff here and around though. Anyone else can try. Anyone else can look around if they're so inclined. If not,
Can I perceive anything with my massive perception?
in what sense are you like perceiving? Are you
don't
like
know.
looking?
Just looking around.
So
to see
your
if anything
passive-
feels off.
Your passive perception right now, feels calm, to be honest. There is the smell of bodies from just down the road, and of charred
Mhm.
wood and charred corpses and such. It's not a good smell. You can hear outside people just starting to begin their day. With doors opening and footsteps and a cart rolling by.
I assume people starting to sweep up the broken glass of their windows and such.
Presumably.
Well, we haven't been to the alchemist.
You've not?
Do what he's got.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Yeah, Enforcer mentioned they might have some potions or things to help the injured or anything that still might be remaining. Because I guess we don't know if anyone, like, got hurt inside their houses or anything either from breaking glass or anything. So
You guys can head over there if you'd like.
Sure.
alchemist.
You head over to the alchemist's shop. Now this place, the roof is more like purple painted tiles. Still similar stonework walls and such. And before you go in, you see like next to the door, you see 3 figures sitting on the ground, and you recognize them to be the mercenaries from the previous from last night. Certainly looking a bit better. They are out. They're sleeping. They are pretty much out cold right now. The really wounded one, you can see like part where his like open scars have sort of like healed shut, presumably from the consumption of like some health potions. And they are just beat and tired, and they fell asleep right outside the door of this place.
Are we just going in? No, I'm gonna go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go in.
You guys go in, and ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, there's like the bell on the top, and a halfling pops her little head up from behind the counter. She's got like this like very stereotypical like wizard hat sort of deals, like blue, like a wide brim and a big pokey end that like it sort of canted at an angle halfway up. He's like, "Good morning. How can I help you?"
Looking to see what you got for sale.
Well, we're all out of health potions for now. Those 3 lads outside certainly needed them. I think they spent what last they had on him, or at least what they had on hand. We do have a couple of things. You can you can take a look right there on the shelf if you have any like custom orders in mind. Let me know and I can get those brewed up for you. That might take some time though. And you can see to your right there's like shelves, and you particularly see there's like 4 potions that stand out to you. One of them is a they're sort of in these like almost like mason jars with like a big cork stuck in them, and one of them, you see the fluid inside is like this rose-hued effervescent liquid, and looking very closely at it, you see like very easy to miss bubble that's shaped kind of like a heart. The next one over, I'll tell you what these potions, what the name of these potions are. It has a label on it that it says filter pH, filter of love. This is pretty much like a charm. So pretty much this potion is: the next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you are charmed by that creature. So the drinker is charmed by the next creature it sees within 10 minutes. And has the charmed condition for 1 hour. Looking at the next one, you see another jar, and you see that there's an eyeball that bobs in this potion's yellowish liquid. And it says, the label says, potion of clairvoyance.
Oh shit.
When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the clairvoyance spell. No concentration required. For those who don't know
What it do?
You create an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to you, a place you've visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that's unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove of trees. The intangible, invulnerable sensor remains in place for the duration. That is, 10 minutes. When you cast a spell, you can choose seeing or hearing. You can use the chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in its space. You can like tap into what's either hearing or what it's seeing. As a bonus action, you can switch between seeing and hearing. A creature that sees the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from see invisibility or true sight, sees a luminous orb about the size of your fist. The next one you see, this next jar, has this dense purple liquid in it, and that has this ovoid cloud of pink floating in this dense purple liquid, and the label says mind reading. Drinking this potion, you will gain the effect of detect thoughts with a DC 13 saving throw. For 10 minutes with no concentration required. The next one over, the final one over, is a mason jar that looks completely empty. You don't see anything in it. But the label on it says invisibility. Drinking it, you will gain the invisible condition for 1 hour. The effect ends early. You make an attack roll, deal damage, or cast a spell. And then on the next shelf over, there's a bunch of stuff that's not like potions itself, but like like alchemy supplies. Mason jars, various powders and like granulars, powders, things of that nature.
Yeah, can I purchase some alchemist supplies since that's
You looking at the alchemist supplies. I will allow you to roll either an Arcana check or a Insight check. Your choice.
Arcana.
Okay.
23.
23.
Damn.
If Aquila rolls 20 or higher, you realize, you see on this shelf, literally in my notes here, if Aquila rolls 20 or higher, on this shelf, you see lots of different things, and one of them that particularly catches your eye amongst all the rest is a jar of powdered silver. And you're going by, sea salt, mountain salt, ground pepper, powdered gold, powdered silver, powdered silver? What? And you like lock in on that, and something hooks on your mind on that. And after a moment, you said 23? On a
Yes.
23, you realize that you can, with the knowledge gained from reading through that passage in that book you got, you could use it with some other agreements to make a sort of hybrid herbal powder with the equivalent effects of a protection from evil and good spell if consumed.
Okay.
Protection from evil and good, if you don't know. None of you guys have this spell, I believe.
It's one I can take, but
One you don't have ready to
Yeah.
go or anything like that.
yeah.
Until the spell ends. So for this thing, if you make this, the creature that consumes it is protected against certain types of creatures. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Additionally, it would give several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the one who consumes this thing, and the creature, the target of this, the one who consumes it, cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Something
Definitely.
about that stands out to you as being particularly useful.
yeah. I want to buy that and like I said, like a set of alchemist supplies.
Imagine like you probably already have like a mortar and pestle, but like probably some like jars and like
Yeah, it includes a certain
yeah,
I forget what the description is.
it's alchemist tools, right?
Alchemist supplies.
Alchemist supplies, yeah. Okay. That is going to run you 15 gold.
That's a deal.
For
For the
For both?
alchemist supplies and the silver powder.
okay. And does she have anything else that I could?
The 4 potions listed are the ones that you guys can purchase. Filter of Love, the charmed one. The potion of clairvoyance, potion of mind reading, and potion of invisibility. All of those are going to be 25 gold, except for the potion of invisibility, which is going to be 40.
Alright, and so for clairvoyance, what like is described as what was it, oh god, what is it, like a known place as where you could cast it?
A familiar location to you, so
Familiar.
a place you've visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that's unfamiliar to you, like around a corner, behind a door, or like, something like that.
So guys, we have a one-way access into Grunenreich right here.
Oh shit.
I knew Moose didn't think about that one.
Oh shit.
I could go right to a war tribe if I wanted to.
Go to your
At
old
least-
home.
I could. I could see where Papa died.
Oh God. Just end this
'Cause-
campaign early. Let's just go take them out at the source.
That is
Watching you right now is so funny.
you're making your DM really happy right now.
I'm definitely going to be grabbing that one just because it sounded like a smart idea.
Are you sure
So-
that beer still isn't in use somewhere? Intelligence is
So that would
lingering.
be 25 gold if you want to purchase that.
Oh, I can't haggle. Say ask for 15 gold.
You can certainly try to haggle.
I'm a haggler.
You're
I
like,
got persuasion now.
you taking any interest in anything?
I saw this potion of clairvoyance here. It looks mediocre at best, but I'll give you 15 for it.
I assure you, my brews are the best you'll find anywhere this side of the Great Crater. I can't go any lower than 20.
17, my final offer.
Roll persuasion.
He will take 16.
And I get advantage on it because of my belt.
Right. No, she's a halfling.
Oh, that's true, ain't it? It's just on dwarves. Okay.
But you have
that's
your
true.
inspiration.
You do have inspiration if your
let's
roll doesn't
save it.
I
succeed.
got a 16.
I'm gonna say that succeeds.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
She puts her hands up. Done. Deal. 17 gold for the potion of clairvoyance.
Deal well made.
Freaking next week on Shark Tank, Kerbonk walks in.
And then potion of clairvoyance, or do I just need to kind of make that?
It should be an actual thing.
There it is. Yep. Man, now I gotta brainstorm how I want to do that one.
I already have ideas, but you'd have
Yeah.
to choose where you want it.
I know. And that I think we need. I don't think we've actually talked much of Grunenreich, but like, we'll chat about it because, of course, I would know stuff. We just haven't really talked many places yet.
You might discover something you didn't know. You didn't know, at least in this camp, that you, Colton, didn't know before.
Or
Maybe-
other question,
Maybe I'm
DM.
just that creative.
Or other question. That random spot I saw in the vision with in the tunnels. The
Which one? Which spot? Because you
In-
saw three
in the
things past,
in the
present, future.
tunnels. In the tunnel where I poked the statue.
The statue, yeah.
That would
Maybe
not
like-
be
Where he licked the statue.
familiar.
I did
to
go
you.
twice, but okay, yeah, no, you're good.
That would
I was
not
like,
be.
I'm reaching on that one.
That would not be familiar to you. That was an unfamiliar place.
That's true. Okay.
Nor is it obvious. You don't know where the fuck that is.
That's true, yeah. It was in the water.
So yeah, you've purchased that potion. Anyone?
If we have a
Sorry.
map, does it then become known to us?
No. This would have to be a place that you personally have been to.
There was. The detect thoughts was also 15.
Detect thoughts is 25. The mind reading, yeah, is 25 to start.
I don't think I'll be able to haggle on this one. I've not good persuasion on this.
Doesn't taste that bad, I promise. Doesn't taste nearly as bad as it looks.
Yeah, I'll just take it for the 25 because there's no way I'm gonna be able to haggle.
Okay. That'd be 25, and you can add a potion of invisibility to your
No,
stuff.
detect thoughts,
Oh, it was right. Detect thoughts. Potion of mind reading.
mind reading.
Mind reading. I was reading the wrong line. Potion of mind reading.
How much for that potion of invisibility?
40 is the starting asking price.
40.
Potion of invisibility. Yes.
At these prices.
There's nothing even in that bottle.
Yeah.
That's how you know it works. See, hold it in your hands. Feel it. And she takes off shelving hands. She hands it to you. And it certainly feels like there's something in it. But you can't see a fucking thing. No reflection, no refraction. It looks completely empty. But it weighs and balances in your hand as if it is full of a fluid.
Take 35.
Roll persuasion.
I mean, you will take 20.
No. You said 35. Now you can roll persuasion.
Come on, you gotta start. You gotta learn your anchoring method. Start low and work back up.
I mean, I said 20.
What is the persuasion roll for the
Nat
35
20.
offer? Nat 20.
So 27.
Nope.
So I said, you will take 20.
You said no. You said 35. She heard you say 35, and she's gonna take you up on that right away and give it to you. exchange for 35 gold. Congratulations. You saved 5 gold with a nat 20.
Business stonks.
Stunks.
I mean, you're supposed to reward a nat 20, so.
Yeah.
I did by giving him the exact price he offered instead of going in the middle.
She should volunteer to drop it lower at a nat 20.
It's fine. I'll just have to roll a 27 elsewhere.
27 is crazy. Alright. So yeah, add a potion of invisibility to you. To your stuff. And take out 35 gold.
Yep.
You there, Centaur. You've been awful quiet. How would you like one of our special filters of love?
Well, what?
Filter of love. It's it charms a potion. It charms a person when they drink it or consume it. They're charmed by the next creature they see for next creature they see within 10 minutes. They're charmed by that creature for an hour.
Wait,
Kinda
so
think
you're
you can't
saying
get a date?
if I drink that,
You will be charmed.
I'm gonna be
by-
charmed? Okay.
But if you can get someone else to drink it, and the trick is to get someone else to drink it and get them to either see you or someone else, and they'll be charmed by them.
How much we talking?
25 is the starting asking price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you could totally get that for 20.
I'll buy it for 25.
All right, it's yours. Filter of love. Add PHILTER filter of love to your inventory.
No, I take out the flask that I have, and I just pour it into the flask that I have.
All right. I'll wait for you to accidentally drink from that. It's like
I ain't drinking from that.
and then remove 25 gold from your inventory.
Yeah, I did.
Perfect. Awesome. It's like, oh, thank you all for doing business today. Anything else I can help you with?
No?
I ask her if she has any recommendations for where I can get more information about my new little specialty of mixing alchemy and herbalism, since these two shops in this town are right next to each other, that they may be more familiar with this process.
Well, I think, oh, what's his name at the brewery has some old books lying around.
Yeah, I got that, and I
Okay.
hold up.
If you want some more, you might be able to find some more information at the, it's a bit of a trek from here, but at the Khazdoom Scholarium in the southern ward of the Great Crater.
Khazdoom.
Khazdum
Can you
Scholarium.
use it in a sentence? Place of origin?
It's a little pointy thing over the U. I don't remember what that's called. Accent marker? I don't know.
Diacritic.
And Bromon was the guy's name of the brewery.
Thank you, Kerbong.
Hey, memories.
Where was this? What town was this?
This is in the Great Crater, in the southern ward of the Great Crater.
Southern Ward of the Great Crater.
Yes. It's on the lowest tier.
Alrighty.
They have plenty of things all about. At least that's where I went and learned alchemy.
Okay. I'll take what I can get. This is all new to me.
All right. You guys have bought up the supply. You got this. Anything else you guys would like to say you're doing here in the alchemist shop?
I don't think so.
No.
All right. Is there? You guys exit out the shop. And yeah, you see across the street at the inn, Forster is just taking down notes, and you know, the place you can in now having like it being light outside, you can just see how messed up um the inn, the Stony Nettle Inn is. The whole front's like bashed open. There's like smoke like streaks of like soot coming up from all the where all the windows were. Doors are bashed down. You can see some other tenants, former tenants, you know, who were in some of the other rooms. They did live, and they're sort of outside, you know, loading their stuff up to leave onto like their horses, their mules, their carts, that sort of stuff. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in Noggin Hollow?
I don't think so.
Can the crypt bitch was running around town, correct? I can remember her name.
The crypt bitch.
Damn.
Come on, scary hoe.
She did say she would, yeah. She said she would be. You can attempt a perception roll to see if maybe you can see her across the road at, like, the market.
Maybe. Where's perception? There it is. 19.
19. You don't see her. Not at first. Until you realize that one of the female dwarves who's going around, you know, the market is buying candles, and you realize this is her when she's not in like her work attire. She's not wearing like the black dress and veil that she had when she was actually at the crypt. This is like she's in like her everyday wear. She's like it's like you know, knitted gown sort of deal.
Khaki and a t-shirt.
And flip flops, Hawaiian shirt, you know.
That works.
And she's and you can see her over at one of the stands across the road from you, buying candles.
One sec, gotta pull up more notes. My notes are going too many directions. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go back up to her, and I'm going to ask. First, Crypt Bitch, did you actually give us a name?
She is the Crypt Maiden.
So no name but the Crypt Maiden, gotcha.
Crypt bitch.
Crypt Maiden / bitch.
She was very nice to you.
She was very nice, but Crypt Bitch just rolls off the tongue. You said you were able to tell if this soul was restless or not at ease. Are you able to tell this through any piece of somebody in the past?
I can tell it through, she turns to like, oh, hello.
I didn't even say hello, just, hey!
She's sort of taken off guard, but she's like, sort of? If they're in close proximity, I can tell, or if there's something that contains their essence. like the candles we use. I take the candles, I melt them down, and I take some of the ashes or hairs or something from the deceased and intermingle it with the candle wax itself and then reform the candle. And with that, I'm able to have some detectable sense of their soul.
It's not creepy at all.
No.
I am going to bring out Grocknars, because I don't think I've ever even said his name on stream before. His broken blade that I've kept with me ever since he died in combat.
Grocknar, your father.
Mm-hmm.
First time mentioning his name the entire campaign.
Mm-hmm. I've brought him up before, never said his name though.
She looks at this blade. It's like, whose was this?
It was my father's.
Did he just? Is there any of his essence biological? Was he ever cut with this blade? Did he ever cut himself with it? A hair. Actually,
I mean, this...
When it broke, did he?
I'll say it was his blade in combat.
so would he have gotten some of his? Would Drew Gaug have spilt some of Grocknar's blood onto this blade?
I would have believed so. Drew Gaug's a little bitch.
All right.
A little sneaky ass bitch.
She looks and she's like, this could work. What would you like me to do?
I want to know if his soul is at rest.
She nods. Divination. This would be
Arcana.
that's a certain kind of magic communing with the dead.
Necromancy.
Not necromancy. That's raising the dead. It would fall under necromancy, which she has some abilities in. Something. Seance.
Seance, yeah. Seance is communing with the dead.
She's like, I can conduct a ritual seance with this. It would to ritually cast this is going to take about how long has this soul been dead? How long has it been separated from its body?
Well, the fuck, we talked about this just the other day. How old am I? I'm 24. Oh, 24, so 6 years.
6 years. Okay. She looks down, thinking, her eyes darting back and forth. She's going like, 6 years, and I carry the 4, if I do it this way, then with this, I could conduct a ritual seance, and this would take a couple minutes to cast this ritual spell. If you're okay with us doing that, I can do it here if you'd like.
Works for me. I'll turn back to the group. You guys want to check out the blacksmiths or something while I'm chatting with this girl?
I would make this pretty quick.
Okay. I didn't know how long that was going to go, if we wanted to split party or not.
No, I'm not gonna make you guys split the party over this. It would take like she reaches. You can see on her side she has a satchel. She opens this up and sticks her fingers in, pulls out ash, and she. If you would step back, please.
Take a couple steps back.
And she sort of disperses this ash into a circular ring around her. And she lowers herself onto her knees in the center of this circle, and uh, she gets on her knees and holds the blade in both hands, at least one of the segments of this broken blade. Takes it by its handle and slices across her hand, drawing blood right where the blood of your father would be on this blade. And her eyes sort of roll up and back, her head goes up, and she starts chanting in the same dialect you heard before. Unable to understand it. And it starts off like normal chanting, and it goes like, what was she sort of snaps back for a moment. It's like, what was his name?
Groknar.
Groknar. Thank you. Eyes roll back up. And she's Sosen Groknar Mishindar Keithendor Shul, and she starts like that, and it gets quieter and quieter. Karento Sa and then her mouth movements continue. And this continues for several minutes. And she's doing this just in the middle of this like little market square. The locals see
Looking
this
around
and they carry on their way.
awkwardly.
They're used to this. You can see everyone else, they're kind of used to this. She kind of does this stuff. It's like her thing. And after several minutes, she sort of starts to like wave her left and right, and then she goes limp and collapses. The sword still in her hands. It does not touch the ground.
Yo, is she alright?
I'll run over to try to help her up.
She sucks in breath of air. It's like, ugh. Oh. You have quite the father.
He was something else.
Your father... What religion do you worship?
Groomish, my boy.
You worship Groomsh.
Yep. Hey, that's drilled into me as a child.
Your father has been accepted by Groomsh. And he currently serves in his army without number in the infinite battlefield of Acheron.
Yay!
His soul is content where he is, but it's not entirely settled. Well, his soul recognizes that his time in our realm has come to its end. Speaks would be the wrong term, but it, so to speak, speaks of a blood debt. A way it uses the term bloudouage, which in you recognizing Orcish to mean blood wage, is a bloudouage to be paid. And he has hopes that it is up to his descendants to
Did I hear a plural on that?
pay this in, to ensure that this debt of blood is paid.
Kerbonk, hearing that Grokenar is at least accepted into Groomish's army, feel like a wave of, like it's a weight lifted off of his shoulder, knowing his father is not like stuck here in anger, but
His soul has passed. Resides in the infinite battlefield of Acheron, which is Groomsh's realm. It's where he hangs out. It's like his crypt. Think of an eternal, never-ending, super green mosh pit.
sounds pretty rad.
It's pretty sick. But yeah. And she gets up onto her feet. She's a little dizzy, but she catches herself, and she hands you back the blade.
I'll gingerly put it back into my backpack.
He's one last thing. He says that, again, his time in our world is done. It is up to you to live up to it's difficult to translate, but he more or less says that it's up to you to restore the honor of his memory. His death was one of dishonor. It's up to you to restore it. That's all he asks.
And then that's all I'll do.
Alright. And she sort of uses her feet to scatter out the ash. You can repeat this track.
Yeah.
Already
set to loop.
That. Anything else? Anyone needs to get done? I'll say this: you guys have done pretty much all the cool shit here.
Onward.
I would like to leave this town.
Yeah. Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
Yes, you can. Do you guys
Then
decide
one
to
mess
make your
after
way
another.
out of this village? Onto the Great Crater. Back to the big map.
Not the big map.
We haven't seen this thing in a while.
No, you have not.
We spent long during Bramder's Gate.
You-
though.
That's true.
Leave the village, and you head out through the winding hills, following the path. And the overcast sky darkens just a little, and you feel the cool chill of raindrops pattering against your skin. I know you just told you could replay that. I'm gonna have you switch to track 25. No, track 25. That's 26.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
And then the boss music plays.
Yeah. Right.
The ancient blue dragon flies down and attacks us.
The sky opens and rain pours. There's gentle rolling thunder distant over the hills as you continue. I assume you guys have your cart. You guys got Bartholomew. Y'all are rolling north. This trail continues for miles and miles. Rether, you find yourself trotting alongside the cart.
No. Nice.
Who would be up at the front of the cart, sort of like with like the reins on Bartholomew?
Bailiff is gonna be sitting in like the passenger seat.
I
hanging
thought you
out.
find yourself
Yeah.
trotting
I'm in the
right next to
back.
Valeth.
Nice. So, what exactly are you?
I could ask the same.
Clearly, I'm half man, half horse. What are you?
I'm man, but I'm
I've never seen a man change his shape before. Not without magic. You just do it on
Yeah.
a whim.
Yeah. I am a changeling. We are you don't come across us very often. We kinda blend in, as you might expect.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm
Are there secrets to seeing out who a changeling is if they're not in their normal appearance?
are there any what? I'm sorry.
Like, how would I be able to look at someone and is there a tell that you're a changeling when you're not yourself?
Bad personality? That's a dead giveaway. But other than that,
I mean, what if they're just an asshole
Can't
in
keep
general?
track of the family tree.
Yeah.
um, based upon appearance, we're pretty good at what we do, you know. But you probably wouldn't ever tell.
So just
I'm
looking,
just,
you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You need to talk to him, I guess.
Yeah.
Would magic have anything to... Like, could someone use some kind of magic to figure out if you're your true self or not?
I believe so.
I'm
Some
not
kind
for
of
sure.
True sight or like
I have heard of wizards using, what's that spell? I forgot. He told me one time. Makes you speak the truth, though.
Ah. Luckily, I have not ran into that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll say it's very helpful getting around and not being caught. Um,
While you guys discuss, I will be right back.
okay.
Feel free to have any dialogue you want. I'll be right back.
Okay.
thank God that guy's gone.
So, anyways,
So
now that
God's
he's
not
gone,
listening anymore.
So,
smite me,
So-
almighty smiter.
What do we really want to talk about?
so are most
So-
changelings then like thieves and stuff?
No. It's just like anybody else. I mean, not everybody's a thief. A lot of it is survival. We try to just blend in with the community that we're at as the best we can.
Oh,
Um,
Is there not like a city where it's majority changelings?
we have kind of faction-based, almost tribal, but they're very far and few between.
We call it
Um,
West Side.
So you're in a sense kind of like how my people are. You're nomadic.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we like to travel, not stay in one place for very long, because it's hard to keep up the act, let me tell you.
Huh.
Kabronk's gonna peek up. Speaking of that, Rether, where are you from originally? We just found you drunk at the bar when we started this.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know that forest that's between these two continents?
Mm-hmm.
where neither side really controls like any territory within there. That is where I am from.
The my God.
I'm gonna say right now I don't remember the name of it.
Boreallum Glade.
That's the one.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Say, what all's in that
Right.
area?
Thank you, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
I mean,
We didn't need you, God. We're talking world lore ourselves.
think
Right.
about
Making up
what
our
do you
own world
typically-
lore.
yeah, right. I mean, what do you typically find in forests?
Bears,
Bugs.
trees.
All sorts of animals, bugs. Yes, there are
Food.
insects. And... Did you say wood?
Food. Food.
Hmm,
Bud.
yes.
Well, yes.
This-
You passive
I
bud.
mean, depending on what you eat. Yes,
Also
you,
wood, yes.
you will not
Bud
find any
wood.
short supply of food in excuse me, the God damn it.
What is happening?
Retro was just drinking out of his flask and
No.
burping.
I don't know if you guys know what that flask. God damn it! Excuse me.
What do you have in there?
I don't know if you guys actually know what that flask that I have does.
I don't even know what
No.
that flask
Well,
you
it
have
charms
does.
the next person who drinks out of it.
But
That's what
now it
Yeah.
does.
That's what it does now.
Is
What
it a
did it do
flask
before?
of holding?
Flask of holding.
Flask of holding.
The Jesus wine goblet never stops pouring.
Yeah.
No, it's called the flask of inebriation.
Oh, that's right, I gave you that.
Oh, forgot about. Okay.
I forgot about that thing.
Huh.
Wait. So yeah, any liquid in there becomes alcoholic, right? I don't remember how it works.
Any liquid poured into the flask instantly becomes intoxicating and remains so even if poured out of the flask. The flask has no effect on any form of magical liquids poured into it.
Okay,
And I have
Gotcha.
two charges.
which would be your potion.
So the potion didn't change.
Yeah.
The potion's not alcoholic now. It's just.
It's not intoxicate. It's not. When they mean intoxicating, it doesn't mean alcoholic intoxicating.
Does it mean like delicious? Like, oh
No.
man, it's so good.
Irresistible.
You have to make a DC Constitution saving throw of 10, or you're
Or else it-
poisoned.
Oh, toxic.
Uh huh.
Oh.
Intoxicating.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see.
Fascinating.
So I kind of like lean over
Mm.
as I'm listening to Valeth and Rether have this conversation. Kind of like lean over to the front. So Rether, was your father the horse?
No, that's not how that works.
There's no cock like horse cock.
Maddie knew that.
That's not how that works.
Just shrug my shoulders like, I mean, I don't know how else it happens.
Discord.
Ruther,
Two centaurs.
Have you been to the Whispering Woods?
Where's that?
Sounds like a fat note then.
I don't even think I know where that is.
I think he made it up.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's a far, far away land.
Is it
Now,
now?
I was just curious. It's
This is in the
it
coast
is-
of Gordon
it-
Vale.
Huh?
I think yeah,
Is this what?
yeah.
I'm pulling my notes. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, I was just wondering because you and your horse people.
I have not.
Well, that's my main clan. Ugh, excuse me. Comes from that area. But to answer your question earlier, like my people were scattered because of um, a raid that was thrust upon us,
Oh.
and we had to scatter before we were all slaughtered. And so we've been surviving, and I'm trying to find my people again because it's been a really long time since I've seen anybody else
Interesting.
since then.
Yes, the Centaur people are a fierce fighting group. They've tried kicking us out of our forest many times and have lost every single one of them.
Damn.
But we also get the help of, every fey creature and magic user and druid and other nature-sourced things.
So do we know where we're going?
Yes.
Nah, we're following the
heading
road.
North along the winding trail. Their trail continues north, winding between the hills. The hills start. The terraced-like farming layers begin to end, and it turns into rolling green grasslands.
Kerbonk's gonna speak up from. I guess I'm gonna be holding the reins, because I guess nobody decided who's holding the reins. Kerbonk's driving the boat.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm gonna turn back and look at Lyra for sure, because the Kuatoa seem rather pissed off at you, but all of us in general. So both of these priests now have brought up this Susaroth character. Does anybody know who that is? Like, that seems like a big deal.
No, I don't know who
Is
that
that name an importance to anyone?
Is it the seahorse?
It's not my seahorse. Leave my
The
seahorse
seahorse is the BBEG.
alone.
Imagine Kelly, you're sitting there. You got like your infernal spear in your lap, but you also have like your fish bowl. The seahorse is sort of floating around, and you're just sort of looking at it, feeding it little fish flakes.
Yep.
I'll say, I thought I heard from that archpriest when we were fighting in the inn. He mentioned Lilith, I think, before he ate that piece of paper. And really started blasting. I said, does any of us know what Lilith would be, or would that be a history check? Or is that just unknown to any of us?
Anyone can attempt a history check.
Ah!
History or religion?
I got a 17 on history.
Either. On a 17 history. You've never heard of this Lilith.
Oh my god.
Well,
What about a 24?
reaching back. Okay, on a 24, reaching way back, you have. Nothing of anything recent memory comes to mind, but reaching back, there is the name Limith strikes a bell, rings a bell, and let me make sure. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this absolutely correctly.
Can I phone a friend? I call
What's a
Sam
phone?
and Dean Winchester.
So there was and this was a religion. What check was this that you did?
History.
History. There was an archdevil priestess of the Nine Hells, who was known as Lilith. She was like second consort to the Lord of the Seventh Layer, Basilbul. Basically a fiend demon woman, apparently in like shadowy demon BDSM gear. Basically, like, she was this really like fairly high-ranking demon. Or devil, I should say. Devil. There's a difference. That being said... That's like ancient, like, lore history stuff that you
Yeah,
come across
I
sometime.
assume that was like her physical life, or like corporeal life, or something like that.
Within the Nine Hells. She
Yeah.
pretty much stayed in the Nine Hells. Kind of a player in like the court systems in the in the court of the seventh layer of hell.
So the
She in the past has been held in high regard by witches, warlocks, evil druids, which is where you would know kind of this because
Mm-hmm.
and other occultists in the prime material plane. She's often particularly regarded as the patron of dark witches, for it was they who held the secret rites for summoning her. She was mostly detached and disinterested in nurturing her already strong following in the prime material plane.
Well,
Mostly in... Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do we know what the connection is to the Kuatoa? If they're invoking her
No.
name?
You can't come up with any kind of... Nothing rings any bell, any kind of connection, nothing. It seems oddly out of nowhere, off topic, no connection to anything. In fact, especially you knowing how to speak Abyssal, find it very strange that they would be referring to the name of some devil when these Kuatoas came from the Abyss, which stands in direct opposition to the Hells. Chaotic evil versus lawful evil. The Abyss and the Nine Hells are eternally at war in the conflict known as the Blood War. Fought on the first plane of the Hells, mostly. You would find this very strange,
Yeah.
very unusual.
So I'm
And
like relaying
yeah.
this, and I'm like, but she's kind of hot though, so I get it.
To you, I imagine... Actually, you can roll an insight based on this information you've recollected. You or anyone else can roll an insight.
Ugh.
That was
Nat
a
20.
nat 20. Yes.
Nat 20.
Damn! Double nat 20s.
It is beyond there being no connection. It is an impossible connection. Anything that speaks Abyssal would not have any kind of regard or anything to do with something that might come from the Hells. It is beyond not making sense. If someone just told you about this, you would call them full of bullshit.
Okay, but my statement that she's hot though still stands. So.
That's correct. Absolutely correct.
Is she a baddie?
Stand by.
10 toes down baddie right there.
Copy image, reference, DM notes.
Oh yeah, come on. Baddie.
She a baddie.
She can use that skeletal whip on me.
Okay.
Kerbach knows what he likes. He's got the Grunenreich taste in a woman.
They aren't stronger than him, he doesn't want them.
She's also 9 feet
Yeah.
tall.
Fuck yeah. Kerbonk would love this shit. Colton might also love this shit.
What's her name from Resident Evil?
Yeah,
Dimitrescu.
Yeah, Lady Demonstrator.
So this is the physical description of
Her
of
toxic step on me, mommy.
canonical D&D of canonical Lilith. She appeared to be a beautiful, nubile, 9-foot tall woman, so alluring she was easily the most attractive of Hell's fiends, at least for a time. Again, she is even for the Hells, she is fucking ancient history. She had crimson skin, hooves, a serpentine tail, small curved horns, and eyes that glowed white, including her pupils. Apparently, she rarely wore clothing, preferring to use clinging shadows when she felt it was necessary. She was known to use her ability to change shape to take the form of her victims' loved ones. I would not be telling you guys all this if it wasn't a nat 20.
Alright, crewmates, you better watch out.
Rether knows what he's saving that charm potion for.
She's gonna be mine.
This is now a campaign to get Lilith on our side.
Man, I'm probably the only one with the biggest, thing can handle the job. As we have established, it is humongous.
That's not the only thing I can change.
Oh my god. I'll say
Goblin
this,
hours already? Jesus Christ.
according to the rules for a for a changeling, the thing you're changing into has to have a similar appendage layout. So, within
It's
confines.
similar, just exaggerated.
Similar, just
Well.
bigger, that's all.
You don't have the same appendage layout as me.
That don't matter.
Um,
I have 6 limbs, 7 if you count the middle one.
7 if you count the kickstand.
Yeah.
It's more like a club at this point. It ain't a kickstand.
It's a blunt object.
kids, he's talking about his nose.
Yeah, sure we are.
Anyway, anywho,
Back from Dommy Mommy.
all right. Can we bring the music to a nice mellow stop? All right, nice mellow stop. Just
You had to stop it.
fair. You guys continue down the trail, and can you have for me real quick track 21 ready to go? Don't play it yet, just have it ready.
Okay.
Thank you. You continue down the track, discussing all this. And
Looking over Bailiff, so you let her step on you too, right?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Who else but Quagmire? Anyway, you continue, and you find yourselves going up this gradual hill, and you see on the road is fairly wide here. Like this is like you're on the south road, and you're getting pretty close to the Great Crater now. And you come up and you start to see on both sides of you, like out forward, rows and rows and rows of white tents. Far and distant. The grassland is like mostly flat here, just gradually going uphill. Go ahead and begin playing that track. You roll in and you see on both sides as you come and pass through soldiers, dwarves, halflings, dragonborn, more than you can count, numbering at least in the several thousands minimum. All doing various things. They are, some of them, you see a few hundred acquiring, their armor or other things and having it fitted to them for the first time. On the other side, you can see hundreds more, hundreds of dwarves training with their poleaxes, all in synchronous moves, going through in slower motions, hand-to-hand combat. You see to the other side, halflings, rows and rows of halflings, laying down fire, volley after volley, with rune powder stubbers into straw targets. You see Dragonborn casting fire bolts and fireballs and lightning and other things. This is a massive camp of the Nordenthal Royal Army, and this goes on as far as you can see in either direction. And you see in front of you the wall, stretching from horizon to horizon in a long circular arch. The walls of the Great Crater, standing 30 meters high, 20 meters deep, with the faces of kings of old looking outward and upward onto a world ready to be explored and expanded upon. And you approach these two giant arches, each big enough for 50 dwarves to march abreast through. And going through them, you feel cool air behind you, and you finally see it.
Jesus.
If it would load properly.
I think it's just slow for you. I'll load it up quick for me.
You see before you the southern ward of the Great Crater descending down row by row, tier by tier, buildings arching up, never coming up above the skyline, because the crater itself is truly a crater. Miles in diameter. You can see the other side far in the distance, heavily obscured by mist from the lake, in the grand lake in the center. You feel cold air coming through the arches behind you, rushing past your shoulders, going downwards, and mist gradually rising up. On the far sides, you guys can't see this, but they're the main rivers feeding in to this pour down a series of well-designed waterfalls. Stepping through this massive bastioned gate with defenses all over the place, soldiers marching along the walls and watching out. Stepping through, you find yourselves in the highest tier of the Great Crater, the residential tier. Rows of homes stretch out in both directions. Interspersed between these roads and on the streets in front of them are packed with hundreds, thousands of refugees, women, children, the extremely elderly, dwarves aging above 130 years old. Clinging to life in these streets, wearing rags in squalor. Before you, on your front right, you see one of several defensive structures within the city itself. And on the other side, you see a large establishment with patrons coming in and out. The poor outside begging for money, the refugees outside begging for money, but the people who live here going in and out of this place. And you see a sign above it saying the Saucy Siren Tavern and in. Below that, you can pause the music.
It was dope though. It's very dope.
Thank you. I've been waiting for that for a long time. Yeah, the saucy siren, and below that you see like feast, frolic, and flirtation
Ooh.
on this sign. But yeah, for you, the grand magnitude of this city. This is one of the few great cities of the world. The pinnacle of dwarven civilization. And at long last, after what felt like a couple months at least, even though it was much less than that technically, you finally arrived here. It is now
Goddamn.
evening. Y'all have ridden all day long. You didn't get much sleep beforehand.
My boy's needing a long rest.
Y'all are exhausted.
The long rest. Faux show.
To
I'm
the
resting.
inn.
All right.
I said, we know a guy there.
You approach the inn. And you find at the front door stand by.
Let's try not to blow this one up, guys.
Yeah.
You hear
Do my
No
the
best.
promises.
approaching this, you hear the chanting of sea shanties inside. And the smell of mead and ale. And at the front door as you approach, you see this figure, this statue constructed of wood and stone and metal, but painted up to look like the mascot of this establishment. This is the uh, saucy siren of the saucy siren. It is it is like, it looks like a male. It's has like archipelagos type like attire, like fisherman's like attire, strings, a net slung over its shoulder. It's got like seaweed covering its pelvic regions. And as you approach, it suddenly goes, and its arms and limbs begin to move, and its eyes look at you, and it says, "Yar! I'm the saucy siren. Welcome to my tavern, where we have where people come for the clams and stay for the curves.
Oh.
We ask that every sailor gets wrecked responsibly."
Okay.
This is a mechanized, magically animated, like 7-foot tall statue. This establishment has its own Chuck E. Cheese. And it like sort of with its like juddering motions y'all in. "Come on in. No ship sails without a saucy siren stop at any of our locations."
Um, wouldn't a male siren be a triton?
Yes.
This whole place is a lie.
um, and you go in, and you see Go ahead and play track 27. I mean, music is playing, people are drinking, having a good time. This place is packed. Very busy. People are drinking, singing. There's a couple people dancing over in the far corner. They're eating all sorts of things. There is an open like round like corner table, sort of like booth sort of deal, in the back corner that would accommodate you guys and the horseman. Of course, rather you wouldn't be sitting down, but not in the seats, but you know what I mean. You've been in plenty of taverns, you know what to do. And behind you, you hear the saucy siren say, "Go on and take a seat. We will be serving you shortly."
I love it.
Let's
The ceiling
take a seat.
The ceiling is decorated with like a ceiling mural of like glittering seas. Hanging from it are these lanterns that are glowing, and sorry, the walls are decorated with like these like glittering seas. Lanterns are hanging from the walls. They're just sort of giving off this like warm orange light. The ceiling has this like shifting, starry, magically induced like effect going over it. Lyra, with your insane perception skills, you take note of that, and you notice it to be a pretty close copy of the skies over the waters of the Anvil Gulf at night when it's clear.
I turn to Lyra. I'm like, is this cultural appropriation or something? Like with what they're doing here in this place? Like,
We don't really care.
making a mockery
all
of your
right?
culture. Yeah, like is this
mean-
okay? Like,
Should we
should I
tell
be offended
somebody?
for you?
We're used to it, I guess. Anywhere close to water, this shit happens. So
Okay, I just saw that. You guys sit down at this big round table, and it only takes a few moments when a dwarf comes over in like this, like pretty much like you know, it's like it's wearing she is wearing like a corset and like a short skirt, and it's like in sort of like the
Is this Hooters?
it's like yes, yes, this is Hooters. It's what I was going for the beginning with this place. I'm so glad you called it out. And on top of that, she's holding in her arm a giant tray of spicy wyvern wings.
Oh,
It's like,
okay then.
and she comes up and says, "Welcome to the Saucy Siren Feast, Frolic, and Flirtation. What can I get you today?" With all the enthusiasm in the world.
I think I'll take some of those wings. Also, I need to
Second
stop the
that.
stream for a second. I am dropping.
All right. So she leaves you um a big platter of wyvern wings, spicy buffalo wyvern wings.
Yes.
Woo!
Would you like anything to drink with that today?
I'm taking ale with my wings.
Feeling daring today, aren't we? uh, one ale. The rest of you guys are
Leche
getting
Delgato,
ales.
please.
What's that?
Leche Delgato, please.
You want cat milk?
Uh,
We don't have that here. I'm sorry. We got
What time of day is it?
it is 7 p.m.
Oh, so
Two
it took
glasses
us
of milk,
all
please.
day.
It took you all
Okay.
day. This was a full day of travel. And so you guys are worn out, probably hungry, probably drink. You guys are very fucking tired. And this lady basically she takes your drink orders. I'm not gonna make you pay gold for something that's not gonna be an actual game mechanic. And she brings out each of you guys drinks. Is there anything else that we can do for you today here at the Saucy Siren?
Looking for some place to sleep.
Yeah.
We have rooms here. For your centaur friend here, he's probably gonna have to stay in the sir. She turns and looks to you, Rether. She's like,
mm-hmm.
"Would you be all right with staying in the stable?" With
Sure.
okay, we don't have any rooms that can really work for you. I'm sorry, sir.
You don't have any like king size beds? That's all I need.
Not really. We're kind of like a quantity over quality sort of establishment.
Gotcha.
You're lucky they have a stable.
We
That's
do
what
have a
she's telling
stable.
you.
It's pretty nice. I go back there on my breaks and take a smoke with like
Mm-hmm.
people's horses and shit.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty comfortable. I've seen other
Alright.
centaurs way in the past use it.
I'll speak up. Ma'am, we're also looking for a Jorgen.
Jorgen. Yeah, he's here. Uh, and she turns and looks at you. It's like, friend of yours?
Acquaintance?
Okay. She turns and shouts, Jargon! 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 Hey! And you see a dwarf turns like, what? Uh, and just these weirdly colored folks over here. One
Racist.
that's really racist coming out. Like one of you's blue, one of you's green, one of you's a horse. One of you can
Weirdly
change color at
colored?
a whim.
These
I
colored
get-
folk.
I guess
These-
I'm the most normal
Oh.
looking out of,
these
but I've got all these like weird.
these travelers over here are looking for
For
you.
the colors of the rainbow.
They say you're like an acquaintance or something. It's like, all right. And he comes on over. It's like, if you need anything else, ask him. And she goes off. This dwarf comes before you. He bears a striking resemblance to Brahman, the dwarf you met in Noggin Hollow. It's like, can I help you?
Your brother sent us from Noggin Hollow. Told us to tell you to say he said hi.
My brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
It's a brewery.
yeah. He runs the brewery in Noggin Hollow. Man, I mean, both of us wanted to go into like the drink biz, but we went completely different directions. I'm kind of the
Right.
brewmaster here.
You went into hospitality.
Yeah, like I got better chances for career progression here. He's doing some cool stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm paying Ma's bills, so.
What did we need to see him for? I don't.
So he actually this morning sent me um sent me like a raven, like a messenger raven. You have to actually pay a good amount of money to get this for like same day messages and such.
Same day delivery.
Yeah. Mentioning that there was some trouble down in Noggin Hollow, but not only did you guys help him out with like whatever he's brewing up in that lab of his, but killed like a bunch of fish people, and according to him, he says you saved the village or something.
We blew up an inn.
Don't mean to brag, but
Hold on, correction. I blew up the inn.
He said there's some kind of explosion, but there's a whole bunch of dead fish people who are apparently attacking the place that they found in the morning.
Yep.
Well,
Bunch of fish people.
he said, well, honestly, it means a lot to me that you're. How's he doing? How's he doing? Is he doing all right?
he seemed great.
Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of interesting ideas for his business, so I think he's doing
He
pretty.
made me so fucking smart.
Oh, he actually got
He's
that.
alive.
He figured that one out. Oh my gosh, amount of times he had me drink that his prototype designs, and it like didn't make me smart. It just made me perceive that I was smart. Actually made you smart. That's pretty cool. He's going up. But it means
Yo, I had a
a lot to
blind
me.
for an hour.
Were you good at it?
No.
Oh, okay, so he's still working on that one. Yeah, we used
DJ Bailiff
he used to
over
come
there.
up with all sorts of stuff. Glad to see he's still doing it. Hey, it means a lot to me that you guys A, helped him with his little projects, and B, apparently according to him and his words, saved the village. Honestly,
Oh,
it's the first time I've heard
shucks.
from him in a while, and we don't get in touch very often. So, you know what? Just this once. Are you guys gonna be staying the night here at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
We need rest.
Your rooms are on the
Matter of
house.
fact, hell yeah.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. No, I mean actually don't mention it. My boss will not be happy with me. But yeah. If you guys need anything,
Is the
just let-
boss the wife?
the wife.
His wife?
I'm not married.
Oh, good. We don't need a repeat of the inn.
No. Yeah, my boss is just the manager here. No relation other than strictly professional. Yeah, if you guys need anything, let me know. See what I can do.
Drink my mead that I have ordered.
I'm gonna eat my wings.
All right.
I assume whatever.
He does hand you some menus.
Yeah.
There are menus. And you see a number of items on here.
Oh boy.
You see a number of things. Kraken legs, buxom brews, nymph nuggets, and deep fried Dragon Balls, the special of the night.
Oh.
I'll try some Dragon Balls for the
I was
table.
like, Kerbank will eat anything once.
We're gonna all split an order of Dragon Balls.
I think we're just gonna get everything.
All right.
Oh, we just gotta,
Everything
we
it
gotta
is.
try the Dragon Balls.
Astoria is probably clutching her egg.
Yeah, I was gonna say, poor Neo's over here holding her
Eh.
egg. Like, where do you get these Dragon Balls? Not my
Mhm.
baby.
It's in the backpack. They can't see him.
Yeah.
Need to find a dragon.
He goes off to get you those things. He's like, man, really taking me up for my offer, huh? All right.
We'll get
You
you whatever
asked.
you need. All right, give us everything.
Everything. Cross.
You asked. We answered.
Time passes. You guys get your food. You starts piling up on the table.
If it's truly a Hooters experience, we're gonna wait a really long time for some okay food.
Get some
Yep.
mediocre
Oh,
food.
yeah. Wait,
It takes
are there other
about 20 minutes.
waitresses?
Go on.
Were there waitresses walking around too, or is it
Yes.
just him?
Yeah. There's
Oh.
waitresses. He doesn't normally come up and talk to people. He works behind the counter at the actual bar, which is pretty full up with people. There's also the saucy siren himself marching around the room, doing his little slogan sort of stuff. Why do you ask? Would you like to do anything?
I was just wondering if there were other.
He wants to hit on the waitresses.
No, I was just
wait.
asking. Like, do
there
are
are.
the waitresses dressed like actual Hooter girls?
Yes.
The waitresses are dressed in corsets, short skirts.
Nice. Okay.
Some of them have are dressed in like form-fitting gowns of shimmering sea silk. This fake. Or faux scale armor.
He's
Nice.
just looking for someone to use his potion on.
No, I was just looking.
That is
Director
terrible.
roofing at the club.
Respectfully.
That's terrible.
Holy
Just looking.
shit.
Just looking
That being
around.
said, Aquila did it before
That was different though.
because
Was it?
yes, it was different because
'Cause it was
after the
on
charm
me,
expired,
yeah.
he still decided he was down for it and then went and did it.
Yeah, but that
So
also
that was-
was just to get. That was to get our rooms cheaper.
Yeah.
Remember, boys
Yes,
and girls,
I was
but
not-
it didn't end
sexy.
there, did it?
Consent is
I-
sexy. Yeah.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't just oogling the barkeep.
Hey,
Right.
I'm allowed to look. Okay.
He has
There's no-
eyes. He can
he's
use
window
them.
shopping.
There's nothing illegal about looking.
One of these dwarven maidens walks right by.
I'm looking.
She gives.
I don't
She
even-
gives.
I don't even try to hide it. I just. All right.
She
His
gives
head
Rethra-
following
Hey.
her. She walks by.
Hey.
She gives Rethra a good
Bauga!
wink and continues on. Her hips are sort of swaying left and right.
She thick.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got
She's
to be
dwarven thick.
thick, right? Like good thick. Like we're talking good
She's-
thick.
She's dwarven thick.
She's dwarven. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Colton, you okay?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm laughing.
Jesus.
you should say that to Abby. I'm sure she'd love that.
Okay.
She's dwarven thick.
You dwarven thick.
You're gonna get his ass in trouble. It's
Yeah.
gonna
You from Moria,
Nah.
baby? You dwarven thick. Yeah.
Is this is the Great Crater like mostly dwarves, or is this like a pretty mixed?
This is the capital of Nordenthal. That primarily dwarven. It is a very much majority dwarf population here. At least 85% dwarf.
Okay, but others are more commonly passing through, or at least.
Yes,
But like
especially
the
here.
residents are dwarven.
This place, a lot of the residents are dwarven. But there are other people here. This is this establishment is intentionally put right at the fucking gate, like right inside the gate.
Yeah.
You can see there's some There's some halflings. There's a couple dragonborn at the actual bar counter. There is also at the bar counter on the other end a Goliath. Sort of, he has like two stools like put right next to each other, sitting on both
One
of
for
them.
each cheek.
One for each cheek. Yes, he's double cheeking it. And there is one table where there is like an elf, a human, and like a half elf.
Okay. So, but yeah, so this is more like a compared to like a metro area. So there's many
It's
travelers passing
yes,
through.
many travelers. This place is specifically to target like travelers that are coming through. That's why it's put right here.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to start a bar fight?
That's
Say
all on you,
less.
bud.
Just start donkey kicking people.
On site.
Just walk up to
You
the
need
giant
to leave.
and just fucking like rear horse kick his face.
uh,
I don't like the way he looked at me. I'm definitely not gonna do that.
he doesn't like you. I don't like you either.
I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, any of you guys would like to do anything, say anything? Get along with this then?
I'm not one to make a spectacle of myself in large public spaces.
Alright. You guys, if you want, finish your meal, go finish your meal, finish drinks, and head to your rooms if you want.
Can I hear any gossip going on in the bar or anything?
Ooh.
Roll perception.
Let's see. 12?
On a 12, there's a lot of chatter happening. You can hear in the booth right behind you, two dwarves talking, and they're more or less discussing lying. One of them lied to his wife, one of them lied to his girlfriend. It's two dudes about like having to work extra late or something like that. I left the keys at at the forge. You know, I'm gonna be home a little late tonight, and they're here drinking and eating and ogling women.
All right. Well, if I'm not hearing any juicy gossip, I'll head up to my room.
Okay. You guys each head to your rooms. Now these rooms are smaller. Each of you guys got your. These rooms are doubled up. Similarly.
Except for mine, because I don't have one.
Except for yours. So you and Bartholomew are getting. Yeah, you head out, and Bartholomew's out there, and you imagine you guys head to the stable.
Oh yeah.
You enter the stable, and some people's horses, some donkeys, some ponies. There's some sheep here. Couple goats. That being said, as far as stables go, it's pretty clean, pretty well kept. And they clearly have like, certain spots for like actual sapient creatures here. Where it's a little bit nicer. Or instead of just being straw all over the floor, there would be like room for like a bedroll.
Nice.
Or like a beanbag or something. Like I don't know what a horse would lay on.
What would you have? Describe your bedroll to me.
My bedroll?
Yeah, your bedroll.
I
What
don't
kind of
have a
bedroll would a
bedroll.
centaur have? You don't
I
have one?
don't have one.
All right. There would be a
Typically,
mat here.
It's just the grass.
Okay.
Straw.
There
Yeah,
is a
it's
mat on the floor here.
like a mat with straw on top
Right.
of it.
The floor here is stone, like cobbled stone, but there is a mat here.
Nice.
The other ones they have got like hay in them, and there's like a bale of hay. Now having entered the crater, it's a bit chillier here. Bartholomew, he's gonna go and like nuzzle himself up into like a big pile of like hay, and he's sort of like nuzzle himself down in there, just his nose is poking out. Anything you would like to go through anything before you go to sleep?
I assume
This is to
Lyra and I
Rether
are.
specifically.
Oh, yeah. I assume Lyra and I are in a room. And then
If you guys, yeah.
Yeah, and Astoria too probably
Yeah,
could
we have
fit
a
in a room with us.
child-size bed.
Right?
Little
You got a
baby
pull-out
cot.
couch.
You get a baby cot.
Yeah, little baby.
No, I think I'm pretty much set for the old sleeperoonie.
All right. So yeah, not Rether. Lyra, Aquila, and Astoria. You guys head up. You guys are sharing one room. There's like two like twin-sized beds, and Astoria mentioned you like set up your bedroll on the floor or something.
No, they have
Or
children's beds.
okay,
Yeah,
I'll say there's a children's bed in here. Yeah,
we'll get a rollaway. We'll get a rollaway cot for her.
Yeah, I'm not
A
sleeping
bonus
on
it's
the
like you like
floor.
open up the closet door and like the mat sort of like rolls out.
Or it's trundle beds.
Mm-hmm.
Trundle.
That's where you
Like a bed
it's
under
kind
a
of
bed.
underneath and you pull it out
Yes.
and
Okay.
pull it up.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
I don't think those
Trundle
are so
bed.
much a thing anymore. I know
Mhm.
they were a big thing when I was a kid.
I
Yeah.
certainly don't know about it. What do you guys? What are each of you guys doing as you're like settling in?
Probably still reading through that the book that I was given. Read a couple more chapters of
Mhm.
that.
It basically goes into more details about like how to actually do like the exact mechanics and such of how to achieve what it basically discussed in the part you previously read. Basically telling like, hey, here's what's possible, and then here's how to actually do it.
Yeah.
Um, it reading it more, it does say in order to. Oh, okay, cool. It does say that in order to achieve this fusion of alchemy and herbalism, it requires some pretty special equipment. You're able to prepare the alchemical part with your alchemical tools, um, and the herbalist part with your herbalist tools. I mentioned even is it herbalist tools?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To
Herbs.
bring it all together, you're gonna need like a specialized equipment for this sort of deal.
Okay. And I figure I could probably find them since this is a big city. I'd probably be able to find some of the equipment I might need.
Lyra, what are you doing?
I am going to sleep because I'm very
All right.
tired.
As you just set your goldfish right on the nightstand.
It's not a
Yep.
it's not a
She's
goldfish.
a seahorse.
No, I got goldfish. Seahorse. I completely misspoke. Your seahorse. Have you come up with a name for your seahorse yet?
No. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm like I've got like rope and I'm like kind of what's it called? Like
Mm.
like a
Cat's cradle.
maybe kind of like
Crocheting?
not crocheting, but like what
You're
you know
fashioning
how
it effectively into a backpack, right?
yeah,
Is
like
that what I meant?
I'm making like a net for it to to put the
Mhm.
bowl in, like a
Macrame.
macrame. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Interesting.
doing. Making some macrame and macrame little net for my seahorse's bowl to go in.
All right. Imagine you just lean your infernal staff up against the wall next to you. You do take off your gloves.
No, I don't.
You don't. Are you going to sleep with your gloves on?
Yep.
Okay. At your wrist, just at the base of the glove, your skin is still blue.
Yep.
Neo. Astoria. What are you doing?
Checking on my child and then going to sleep.
Polishing your egg.
Gotta keep him clean.
The egg is still dormant. It itself has like a very faint heat when you touch it. It's had that the whole time. But it's sort of like this like slow, gentle, pulsing heat. More like warmth, really. Well. All right, that brings us down to Kerbonk and Valeth. You guys just down the hall. You have your own room.
Slumber
Together again.
party.
Ayo!
What
Those
are
two again.
you two
Now
devious
I'm gonna
devils
try
getting
to
up
turn
to?
into Valeth.
Right.
Whoa, whoa,
To
whoa,
think
whoa.
really hard.
Your skin's going blue. It's just your face.
You're almost there. You got it.
I imagine you're like puffing your cheeks out. Oh.
Do I look like him yet?
The next morning, I'm dead. He's wearing my face.
That'd be
It puts
crazy.
the lotion on its skin.
Oh, it's the horse again. All right.
So Kerbonk,
Yeah.
who should I change into? Now that you know my secrets. I like to have fun with it.
Don't we all know your secrets now?
No, just so I can change into people. Change into things.
Who's Moose reacting about?
Just it like. Who do you want me to be tonight?
I can be anything you want me to be.
Want me to be Lilith for it?
Oh God.
Turn into the
Oh my God.
uh
A hot
The-
Kuatoa archpriest.
no, I was
Nah,
gonna
you
say
could turn into Lesser Lady Militant Kartha.
I was gonna say the what's her name? The grave lady.
The
Oh.
Crypt Maiden.
Bitch.
The
Crypt Maiden.
Crypt maiden, yeah, the goth chick.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just proud I pulled out Lesser Lady Militant Kartha.
Thank
Like,
you.
Out of nowhere.
Boom!
Thank you.
That drink stays
Great
in Kerbonk's
reference.
brain.
Look, I'm gonna know that we made it when like when we're like making like just niche references to this campaign outside of the
What do you mean,
campaign. I'm just gonna
Marcus?
be so fucking proud. The fact that you guys even remember Marcus is crazy.
Yeah, I loved our 30-minute conversation 15 sessions ago.
Who is
Yeah.
Lady Militant? Did I
Yeah, it was the girl you talked to when we at the Iron Soul Manor.
The one you had the confrontation about being the second cousin of Thaldron.
Oh yeah, okay.
The actual
But-
second cousin of Thaldron.
We walk around with Lesser Lady Militant Kartha.
That might attract some attention that we don't want, but
That's true too. But it also, we got like royal treatment while we're here.
I could get us in places you wouldn't believe.
We're not supposed to be. We'll keep that in our back pocket.
All right.
All right. Is that it? Are you guys going to bed?
I'll just I'll say if you see anybody important that can get us in places, I can disguise myself as them.
I
can
guess
get
you
us in
haven't seen
places.
Drew Gag. I was say turn into Drew Gag, but you haven't seen Drew Gag.
Who the hell's that?
it's a shame we didn't see Alosa either.
Bro, could you imagine? That would have been cool. Drew
Yeah.
Gag is one of the main leaders of the Grunenreich army in the Tunnel War.
Oh.
He killed Papa.
Oh.
Yeah, he killed my father in ritual combat. That little slimy cunt.
I foresee a great future of that happening. Of we will get revenge.
Oh, we will find him.
Yeah, I'm good to sleep though. I have anxiety now about going to sleep.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sleep PTSD.
It's like me in real
We're out here
life.
sleep maxing.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'll just go to
Okay.
bed after that.
Yeah, bedtime. Go
All of
dream
you
about that.
guys go to sleep.
And get a long
Please,
rest.
no, pause that. Pause the
Ah!
music, please.
Yep. Knew it.
We are sleep maxing. We got one rage left.
night
I've had one
settles.
We
rage now
need,
for 2.5
we
days.
need a long rest, bro.
Just. You'll get one. You'll get one. Actually, yeah, go ahead and long rest. But
Christ, I am EP.
there you go.
Yeah, we EP.
Fight breaks
We're
out.
almost,
and
we're
just
all
asleep.
almost out of spells and fucking
Except
rages.
me.
Ah,
Trust
my
me.
dies, my
Trust me.
endurance, my rage.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Every
I
little
just don't want you
thing.
like long rest. Just you're going to. Just. So each of you guys fall asleep. The sounds from below in the actual tavern quiet down as things settle up one by one. The corners of your vision go dark, and dreams follow. And yeah, Aquila, Lyra, Astoria, you guys are sleeping in your room. Kerbank, Valeth, I don't know what you guys are sleeping in your room. I don't know what form, way, shape, who's where, whatever. But yeah.
I'll spoon Vela.
And
Push the
Rether,
beds together.
you and
Jesus Christ.
Bartholomew are in the stable. Anyone in? Okay, I need
Oh.
Christ.
Astoria and Aquila. What are your passive perception rolls? What's your
18.
passive perception?
15.
Damn! You high perceptive motherfuckers.
Mine's 12.
Same!
Hours pass. And Astoria. You are almost like roused from your sleep by the sound of the wooden floor creaking.
Like, if people keep waking me up out of my sleep, we're gonna have one angry ass fairy on your hands.
You may
Time
roll
to cut another
perception if you'd
dog.
like.
Time to
Okay.
cut another dog
Ooh.
in half.
Everyone?
Aquila. Not Aquila. Not Aquila.
Astoria.
Astoria. And let me know what you get.
Where the hell is it?
Don't forget you have a heroic inspiration because this seems kind of important.
Yeah, perception check. It's the one you have advantage on.
Yeah, but it didn't roll with advantage.
What? Then just roll it twice and give me the higher number.
Okay. 12.
12.
Damn.
Your eyes almost sort of come over. You are exhausted. All of you are completely exhausted,
Not me.
and you can't quite tell if you're dreaming or seeing things, or you're not seeing straight. But you swear you can almost see a slightly darker shade of shadow against the wall of your room. But this does not last. You immediately fall back asleep.
On-site guiding bolt.
Hmm.
Fuck! Poof!
I still had my owl with me too, so
What kind of fucking. How high is that roll that an 18 doesn't hit?
Isn't that the scary part?
Yes.
Well, I want to know why I didn't wake up because mine's 21.
More time passes.
oh no. Oh no, I know.
That's kind of what I
And
thought too.
more time passes.
I'm in danger.
Rether.
Yeah?
Roll perception in the stable for me. You suddenly something rouses you
Eight?
from your sleep. An 8?
Did not rouse him from his sleep.
You're roused from your sleep a little. A weird chill down your spine. Something's not quite right. You glance around. It's really dark. Your eyes, again, just aren't working the way you want them to. You scan left, right. You see the dark, shadowy figures of, the other animals in their stalls. They're not other, you're not an animal, but you know what I mean. The animals in their stalls,
Mhm.
sleeping. You see the sort of mound of hay where Bartholomew sort of nestled himself in, and you one moment. Okay. And then looking back and forth, and you suddenly you don't see anything out of place, but you realize you feel a sharp pain sort of emerging like from your chest,
Ah,
and it grows and becomes hot, and you look down to see the silvery tip of a blade emerging from your chest very slowly as you are stabbed from behind you.
Oh fuck.
It pushes through and out the front, and you feel around this. You finally find your mouth is filled with your own blood, and this burning sensation spreads from your chest around this impalement.
All right. This
It-
sucks.
and you sense a presence behind you driving this forward. Barely able to turn your head. You can't turn and you can't really see. But you do hear. And what you do hear is a voice. Die now and slip into the long sleep of eternal night in his unholy name. Hydra Dominatus.
What?
Rether Stone Pass. You have just enough air in your lungs to utter your final words.
Fuck you.
What the fuck is happening?
And with his final words of very characteristic defiance, your soul departs for the city of judgment. And your body dies. Everyone can long rest. Except for Rether, of course.
You
What
have a
the
short rest.
what the fuck?
Wait, what?
Man, I can't wait for next week's conclusion.
Um,
I have Revivify. It's okay.
mhm.
We have to revivify after a few minutes, isn't it?
And everyone continues their long sleep. While it is a little early, this is the point at which I intended to end tonight's session.
Makes sense.
Can I loot the body?
If he's dead, can we take his
Jesus
shit?
Christ.
We don't know he's dead yet because we're all still
Yeah,
sleeping.
I know.
We're getting our nice, wonderful rest
Do
after
you,
2 days straight.
Do you want to know what Revivify says about reviving the dead?
Oh no. What?
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
Minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty quick.
On top
We
of
didn't-
that,
He didn't even make any death saving throws.
Yeah.
Nothing even happened. He just died.
Power word kill.
I mean, basically.
I mean, we'll figure out what really happens next
I call-
week.
I call
it's gonna
God
have to
mode.
be a next week.
Poor Bartholomew is gonna be traumatized.
Traumatized.
He
Yeah.
already was shaken from before.
I know. Poor baby. He's gonna wake up and fucking
Do they have therapy for donkeys?
donkeys.
Because he's gonna need it. Find another druid to give him therapy and speak with animals.
So, yeah, that's where we're ending it tonight. We can end the stream.
Oh, God damn.